One of the most iconic features about Assassin's Creed is the robes that each assassin dons in their entry. Getting the robes has often been portrayed as a point of honor or growth in character for each main protagonist in the series. Throughout Assassin's Creed, we've gotten introduced to many historical eras and assassin robes inspired by each era. However, some robes are clearly more iconic or even better than others, so I'm going to be taking a look at each mainline Assassin's Creed game and deciding which assassin had the best robes. Before we get into the video, be sure to like and subscribe with notifications set to all. Alright, let's get into the analysis. The first Assassin's Creed introduced Altair, one of my favorite video game protagonists despite his pretty arrogant personality. I think Altair eventually grew to become a more mature and well-rounded assassin than he started out as, so he did have some good character growth. Altair's robes are pretty simple, with white being the main dominant color. However, there are red accents, like the red sash he wears around his waist. His robes may be simple, but they are the quintessential assassin design that you can think of. Inspired by the Middle East, which, if you're from the Middle East or you know a bit about Middle Eastern history, you know that white is a really popular color for clothing there, especially for men. This displays both Altair's culture and his demeanor. The robes are minimalistic and they portray Altair's assassination style, which is quick, simple, and fast. Overall, I would say that Altair's assassin robes are not very flashy or crazy, but they are perfect for who he was. Next up is Ezio in Assassin's Creed 2. I would say that this has to be the most recognizable set of robes in the franchise. Ezio's assassin robes are inspired by the setting of Renaissance Italy, but with a twist that portrays his keenness to flair and luxuries. Ezio comes from a relatively well-off family in Florence, Italy, so his robes reflect that. I actually do have a guide on the art behind Assassin's Creed, and one of the reasons why Ezio's robes are designed the way they are is because Ezio's personality is flashy, outgoing, and charismatic. That's why there's so much color, layer, and complexity to his design. Overall, I really like these robes, and I think they're one of the best and most well-designed in the series. We get to look at Ezio again with his robes in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Ezio has since aged and matured, and his robes seem to have done the same. They're much less flashy, and they're full of more white. They almost seem to be an homage to Altair's long, simple white robes. The Brotherhood robes are elegant and matured with a sleek design and red accents to complement the mainly white outfit. Personally, I think Brotherhood has one of the most stylistically brilliant designs in the series. And we've got Ezio one more time with his robes in Revelations. Now an older and much more mature man, Ezio's robes take on a darker grayish blue color this time. This is likely symbolizing his age and his knowledge. The robes in Revelations are very cool, and I think they're quite nice. They're much more rugged and worn than his robes in Brotherhood and AC2, which I think adds on to the idea that Ezio has aged and matured. However, the Revelations robes are not my personal favorite, and I think other outfits in Assassin's Creed were better. I have nothing against the Revelation robes in particular. I think that they are actually very nice and well designed, but I do like others a bit more. Moving on to Assassin's Creed 3, Connor's robes are very well designed and reflect Connor's native culture well. With the leather integrations and white on blue, we get a glimpse into the world that Connor lives in. Connor's outfit combines colonial American and Native American designs in one. His robes are definitely really great and one of my favorites. The outfit fits him well, and with the majority of it being white, we still get the tipping hat towards where the assassins got their more known designs with Altair's full white robes. The blue and red accents in his outfit create an interesting concept and seem to represent the American Revolution, and we know red, white, and blue is what comprises the American flag. There is a lot of symbolism in Connor's robes for sure. Assassin's Creed Black Flag features Edward Kenway in simple robes, but they have a very unique design to them all the same. They're clearly inspired by the fashion of the 1700s with the pirate aesthetic integrated into them. Edward's robes are more designed for fast-paced movement with smaller length robes compared to older assassin designs like Altair's. Edward's are obviously inspired by the older designs, but the robes are cut short, which indicates that Edward is constantly on the move and constantly at sea. Although they are pretty simple compared to Ezio's from Brotherhood, I think Edward's robes are unique and well made for his character. Assassin's Creed Rogue is up next, and I honestly wasn't sure if I was supposed to include it in this video since Shay is obviously a Templar. It's a bit hard to talk about assassin robes in his case, but Shay was an assassin at one point in his life, so I guess we can talk about his robes anyways. Honestly, I love Shay's outfit design. It's elegant and reflective of the time period, but also seems to indicate a sinister vibe. Red and black are very commonly used in villain designs as they create a pretty powerful contrast. Red is bright and a powerful color, while black is stealthy, dark, and quite neutral. The two existing with Shay seem to indicate some sort of contrast in his ideologies and how he's decided to abandon the creed. Red is often used for the assassins, but here the red is a contrast and not a complement for his robes. I thought that was pretty unique. Next, let's talk about Arno from Assassin's Creed Unity. Arno sported quite a simple set of robes for the series, but they do reflect the time period well. Fashion in revolutionary France was not very extravagant for ordinary people, and it was quite simple with a few pieces. Arno's robes take the long flowing design to the coattails, and his outfit seems to be designed for more fast movement and swift stealth. The blue is the most prominent, while white takes a bit of a backseat in his outfit. Blue is clearly representative of the French nation, and in fact, the soccer team Paris Saint-Germain is often referred to as Les Bleus, so blue is pretty popular in France. I think Arno's robes are nice, but they're not my personal favorite. I think some of the other designs were more expressive. Arno's were a bit simple, but still good either way. Evie and Jacob Fry from Assassin's Creed Syndicate had some very nice robes, clearly inspired by the bridge between Victorian England and the Industrial Revolution. Black is the most prominent color in their robes, and I think that indicates a lot about the time period they're in. Black goes hand in hand with many Victorian-era designs. It's also interesting to see that white has almost completely vanished from the main design. It seems to show a sort of modernization alongside the Industrial Revolution, which pretty much changed the world. The assassins also seem to have seen a change with it as well. Now moving on to Assassin's Creed Origins, it was the story of the beginning of the Hidden Ones, the precursor to the Brotherhood of Assassins. Bayek of Siwa is a Medjay and not a member of the Assassins since they haven't been founded just yet, but his outfit is pretty simple and indicative of the ancient Egyptian setting. It still attempts to maintain some semblance of the Assassin's Creed style with its hooded design and the simple robes. White also makes more of a comeback in this design, likely since white was a popular color before many dyes were made extremely available. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is kind of harder to talk about because there aren't really any assassin robes due to Odyssey having a heavy focus on a customization system. So I'll refer to the outfit Alexios and Cassandra wear in the trailers. The robes are not really there, and the outfit is more heavily inspired by Spartans in ancient Greece. It's a great Spartan outfit, but it's not really a great set of robes for the series in terms of the assassins. However, the assassins weren't really a thing yet, so I guess it's excusable, but they were nice either way though, and I really like Spartan designs personally. Assassin's Creed Valhalla's robes are actually very nice. They're well designed and very indicating of Eivor's Viking culture. Furs and dark colors comprise most of Eivor's outfit, which are clearly based off of Viking designs. Furs were popular due to the colder climates and the hunting culture in the older days as well. Eivor's outfit does come with a hood, which Ubisoft finally lets you wear in combat, and it only took them 2 years to do so, but with the hood in place, it's a solid set of assassin robes, though white is once again not really present in them. And finally, I guess we can talk about Assassin's Creed Mirage since we've seen the outfit from the trailers. Basim's robes in Mirage are the clearest homage to Altair from the first Assassin's Creed. With the obvious focus on the white color and the return to the Middle East, it's like a reborn version of Altair. I really think Basim's robes are very nice, and the white contrasting with blue makes for a great combination. The outfit is simple, but reflective of a completely different era and a nod to the greats of the Brotherhood that is to come after the Hidden Ones. But with that all being said, which assassin do I think had the best outfit? Personally, I'm gonna have to go with Ezio from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I think that Ezio's outfit in Brotherhood had the best blend of the different styles of the robes throughout Assassin's Creed. They represented maturity and were very elegant, basing off of the white designs we see in the original Assassins and the Hidden Ones. They were also expressive of the affluence of Renaissance Italy, and the attention to detail was very impressive. Personally, I can't get tired of the Brotherhood robes, and I think that they were amazing. But that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below which robes from Assassin's Creed are your favorite and why. And with that being said, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe with notifications set to all so you never miss out on a single upload. Check out my military sci-fi series and my newspaper, the links to those are in the description below. Follow me over on my socials, the links to those are also in the description. And until next time, Symbiosis out.